Country Line Lane, I'm Larry Marble. It's time for the 1245 edition of Down on the Farm on one of these 14 affiliate stations. Let's take a quick look at ag weather. Partly cloudy, west to east, showers in the east, mostly sunny to partly cloudy in the west. We're looking for a 70 in Langtree, a 65 in Carrizo Springs, an isolated shower in Cuero or Gonzales, 52 and 53, an isolated shower in Austin or Georgetown, 53, an isolated shower in Fredericksburg or Llano at 59. Our temperatures in places like San Antonio or New Braunfels, 55. Our 5-day planner shows us Tuesday, mostly sunny, lows 34 to 40, highs 66 to 73. A chance of rain on Wednesday toward the very southern tip of Down on the Farm country, down in the Rio Grande Valley. Our highs 51 to 54, our lows 37 to 45. Neighbor, there's a quick look at ag weather. McCoys.com. McCoy's Building Supply. Still family-owned, strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. With their own cattle ranches in West Texas, they understand the rural ag economy. Farm and ranch equipment from working chutes and sorting pins to cattle panels and gates, T-post fencing and barbed wire. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. Neighbor, here's your first glass of iced tea and a look at the commodities. March corn, 610 and a half, down 5 and a half. March beans, $13.93 and a quarter, down 21 and a quarter. March Kansas City hard red winter wheat, $7.97 and 3/4, up 4 and a half. March number 2 cotton down 75, 120 even money. April live cattle down 222, 139.87. March feeder cattle down 172, 161.57. April lean hogs down 50, 94.45. Your West Texas Intermediate crude March contract down 262, 82.52. They're your commodities of ag interest. Neighbor, now it's time for today's edition of Focus on Ag. The Farm Bureau's Tom Nicoletti is at the mic. Tom, what's our topic?
The Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo has activities for all ages. I'm Tom Nicoletti with Focus on Agriculture from the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. My guest today is Matt Brockman, Communications Manager for the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo.
A big part of the Fort Worth show are the scholarship opportunities, college scholarship opportunities for Texas 4-H and FFA youth. Talk about some of those opportunities and shows that they can enter and compete in.
We have an event called our Heifer Superintendent's Beef Challenge. We'll have 4-H and FFA exhibitors here with their junior beef heifers. Throughout the 23-day run of our show, we'll have 4-H and FFA youth from 230 of Texas' 254 counties competing and exhibiting here. This Heifer Superintendent's Beef Challenge, it will pass out probably a couple $100,000 in scholarships. In 2020, we handed out $750,000 in scholarships through our various programs, whether it's ag mechanics, our cash scramble program, scholarships that we provide to Texas 4-H and FFA members through their state organizations. And so scholarship programs are very important. Our Junior Sale of Champions auction that those exhibitors compete to be able to have an animal in 2020, I would say, raised $4.7 million. So we're looking, hopefully, to eclipse that number in 2022. So something we're really proud of. I think the stock shows are very important from the perspective of introducing our Texas youth, whether they're rural or urban, to the livestock industry and potential opportunities for them to pursue their educational goals.
That is Matt Brockman with the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo, which continues through February the 5th at the Will Rogers Memorial Center. I'm Tom Nicoletti with the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network.
When we moved to Texas, we were like fish out of water. We didn't know anyone in our neighborhood until our Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent came to the house. She was so helpful and reassuring, a friendly face with that Texan hospitality I'd heard about. When we purchased a Texas Farm Bureau insurance policy, we knew we were making the right choice. We knew our family would be protected.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to find an insurance agent who's a true neighbor. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Neighbor Hop Singh is plating up the chicken fried steak, jalapeno gravy, Nanny's yeast rolls, and a cold cucumber salad. I've got a glass of iced tea for you and a visit with Russell Heller from Lexington Livestock. They sell them every Saturday. Russell, how did this last Saturday's sale turn out?
Yes, sir. Sale was good. 488 head with 48 cows.
Let's walk the pens.
All right. On the thinner packer cows, 25 to 47. Better cows, 48 to 77. On the steering bulls, 3 to 400 pounds, 115 to 205. 4 to 5 weights, 110 to 190. 5 to 6 weights, $1.05 to 175. 6 to 7 weights, $1 to 165. 7 to 8 weights, 95 to 155. On the heifers, 3 to 400 pounds, 110 to 180. 4 to 5 weights, 105 to 170. 5 to 6 weights, $1 to 160. 6 to 7 weights, 95 to 145. 7 to 8 weight heifers, 90 to 137.
Good. What was the count?
488.
What do you anticipate for this next Saturday's sale?
I know one person's going to have 25 calves that already been weaned, and that's all that I know of so far.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
Sure, you can get me on my cell, and that number is 979-820-7002.
Russell Heller, we'll talk to you before next Saturday's sale. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, health, and life insurance since 1952. With more than 260,000 square miles of land and 27 million people, that's a lot to cover. Whether you're wrangling cattle or wrangling kids, we're proud to protect Texans in all Texan ways of life.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to get insurance for Texans by Texans. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Neighbor, when you hear Big River, it's time to head up to Cameron, Milam County Livestock Auction Cameron, cross the Little River, and talk to Kenny Mingus about the sale he had Friday. Kenny, how did it go?
Well, it was good, Larry. We had a total of 969 cattle. Out of that mix, we had about 225 cows and about 15 bulls. Everything got along pretty good, and we live for another week.
Good. Let's walk the pens.
All right, with the steers under 300, 120 to 218. 3 to 400 pound steers, $1 to 221. 4 to 500 pound steers, $1 to 201, and over 580 to 172. On the heifers under 300, 110 to 210. 3 to 400 pound heifers, $1 to 176. 4 to 500 pound heifers, 90 to 174, and over 580 to 151. Packer cows about steady. Put a little money on the bigger, better cows from 30 to 76. Put a little money on the bulls from 70 to 105. Didn't have a lot of stocker cows and pairs, but the few we had that were good sold very good. And the bred cows from 470 to 1300, and on the cow calf pairs from 800 to 1725.
Good. What are we anticipating for this week, Kenny?
Well, we had a few people cancel last week because of the cold weather and the wind and things like that. So I've got a few things working on some yearlings. Had a guy call about a set of cows, and so we'll just have to see how it looks and how the week progresses. Trying to drizzle a little bit here, and so hopefully we'll get a little bit of moisture.
Well, tell everybody how to contact you for this week's sale.
You bet. Call us at the office Monday through Wednesday, 254-697-6697. You can reach us on our webpage at milamcountylivestockauction.com or catch us on Facebook.
All right, get out there and build a loop and make a hand, Kenny.
Yes, sir. We'll do it. Hope we don't miss.
McCoys.com. Make McCoys your choice for livestock pens and rodeo equipment like the 40-foot utility round pen or a manual rope and chute. Shop online and find the store near you at McCoys.com. Neighbor, the cowboy crew's finished eating, so let's send them over to Giddings to help Phil Brockenbush get cattle pushed to the alleyway and then deliver cattle through the evening. He's having a sale today. What's it looking like, Phil?
Oh, we got about 650 right now. I think we'll have 750, 800. It's supposed to start raining in the morning, so depending on that, we might catch a few more.
What is the mix that you know of so far?
Lots of calves, no big sets, just a lot of little old deals, one of every kind, I guess.
How many cows do you have?
20 palpate cows and about 25 weigh cows and 4 or 5 pairs, not many cows.
Well, tell everybody what time.
We'll start at 12 o'clock. Call me at 979-716-4395, or you can call the cell board at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in January, March plus 85, $12.52. Houston, $13.15. Progresso, $12. Yellow corn through Corpus in January, March plus $1 bill, $7.16 and a quarter. Houston, $7.41 and a quarter. Progresso, $13.20. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in January, March plus 70, $8.63 and a quarter. In Houston, beans, January delivery, March less 10, $14.04 and a quarter. 2,161 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma cotton. 7,065 bale of West Texas sold Friday. 9,226 was the grand total. for an average price of $115.87 against the March cotton contract, which rested at $120.75, down 212. That's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. Neighbor, we appreciate you listening. Go out and make it a grand week, why don't you?